So good day. Today we have this Roku 32-inch smart TV that it's just doing a lot of stuff on its own, scrolling through the menus, powering off, powering back on, as you can see. Okay, and if I try to use the remote, it's it's just countering what I'm doing. I'm trying to do something else, but there's something wrong. Okay, so the first thing I want to do or try is to unjack the controller for the buttons and the TV itself and see what happens. I already removed the screws for the back of the TV and I'm going to do that now. Let's see what happens. There's the remote. Okay, power on the TV. It's on. All I did was unjack the buttons for the TV. It's taken a while. Okay, so it's on and I'm able to control the TV now without it counteracting what I was doing. Okay, so I think it's the buttons on the TV pressing for itself. Alright, so what I'm gonna do now is take the controller out, the buttons out, and do some testing on the buttons. Okay, because now it's not doing all the crazy stuff. Alright, okay, so these are the buttons. The buttons, they are looking good, and this is the other side. Just have some resistors, and that's about it. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is test to see if the buttons are pressing on its own. Okay, so got the tester here. Let me check key 4. Um, I'm getting a signal. Okay, that's sending a signal like it's being pressed. This one. No, this one. Alright, this one is not sending anything. Not getting anything there. What about this one? This one is good. Okay, so I'm getting from this button. Am I checking it correctly? Yes. In this video, I'm going to talk about if your TV screen is broken, how can it be repaired? Well, the reality is a broken screen cannot be repaired. You cannot fix a broken screen. You can stick it back together and glue it back together for it to work. And getting a screen replacement in Trinidad is almost impossible. Right? We don't have a screen factory here in Trinidad where you can go and purchase a screen. So most times when your screen is broken, the only fix is to purchase a new TV. Invest in a new TV, and that's the only way. Um, you can be lucky. There are some technicians that have, a screen from an old TV that had a issue before. All right, so you can be lucky to get a screen that way, but the chances are very, very slim. And trying to keep your TV, hoping and praying you get a screen, you could have that TV for years. Okay, so by then you already brought a new TV. Okay, so the best thing I can say is try to take care of your TV. Try not to get the screen hit, squeezed, cracked, and you should be good to go. Alright, so I'm gonna start with this and switch the camera. Alright, so that is out. As you can see. And I'm gonna test the button now again on its own. You could see this is the support that came off of it, but that's okay. Okay, so the button. Alright, I need to hold this and test it. Supposed to get a shorted reading when the button is pressed, and I'm not getting anything out of this button. It's hard, you have to press hard if you like, yeah, press real hard. Alright, so this button is not good, and this is the button I'm going to replace. See button here. I'm going to replace it with this button, and I will test the replacement button. So this button is working perfect. Every time I press, I get a beep. Alright, so I'm going to replace it with this new button. Okay, so this is the button here. So I'm going to solder it in. Hmm. Okay, next one. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so the button is in, and I'm gonna test now. Switch cameras. Okay, the connector is in, and it's not going all crazy. So let me press the button I just replaced, which is this one, the dong, this one. That's the volume button, and let me see if I can what's this? All right, so it seems to be working good. That's home. Everything seems to be working okay, and the button I replaced was this button. It's powering off. Alright, I don't understand the directional buttons because it's just out. Okay, so everything is working good. Okay, no more malfunctions. Just one last check. Disconnect the power and power on the TV here and check. Okay, let's see. Okay, and it's working fine. So the problem was the button. Button was pressing on its own, and now we no longer have that issue. Okay, just press power on the so everything is working fine on the controller, and that was the problem. The button was not good, and pressing on its own and doing all kind of crazy stuff. Most likely the customer used the remote more than anything else. Okay, so I will put back the TV together and call the customer. Okay, so As you can see, TV is working fine. So thank you for watching and I hope you enjoy this repair.